Listen, we are back. Make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And honey, I am back in the building. Did you miss me? I said, did you miss me? Yeah, girl, we missed you. You so fine. You so fabulous. A fool, honey, okay? You just a fool. You know you in love. What you say? Okay? What is going on, honey, out in these streets? I am back with some hot topics and to talk about my last video. I told you all I would be engaging with you all more in the comments, reading your comments. So without further ado, honey, let's get off into it. Listen. I asked you guys, what did Mel do to be hated by Yolanda and the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast? One person says they hate her because she's beautiful, intelligent, smart, strong, and a real boss. Also about her business and rich, something that they aren't but want to be and can't. They are all nothing but clowns and jokes. But they don't realize that she has outgrown them in every way and left them in the dust for real. Look, I second that emotion. I don't think Melody would have gotten so much hate if they were on her level. Okay? Destiny really showed herself, I told you guys, at that reunion. By trying to embarrass Mel, by trying to imply that she gave Martell fellatio in front of the comeback group, like for Destiny to, say that out of her mouth. And then, bitch, you that's why your ass in that damn storage unit. Okay? That's why your ass going through all that chickadee with La Barbecue, because you don't know how to treat people and you reap what you sow. But yeah, and Latifah, Miss Copy and Paste Queen. Okay, Miss, I want to copy off everything that Mel is doing. And Latifah always weaponized Martell when it came to her going toe-to-toe with Melody. She always had to bring up what Martell did to Melody, because Latifah is the type of woman where she hates beautiful, confident women. And so if she knows that your husband or your boyfriend stepped out on you, then that's her way of, she has to throw that in your face to try to break you down, put you in lowest terms, and try to remind you that you're not that bitch, even though you are. Okay, the checks are cashing like she is, honey. So Melody doing something right. Okay, she got a nice house. She the one that gave you a job, Latifah. Okay. So, yeah, I just feel like when people are not on your level and they throw stones and they throw rocks at you, they are willing to hit below the belt. They are willing, to really try to knock you down a peg or two. They are just willing to do that because they're so jealous and they are so hateful. And Martell, he jealous and hateful. He cheated on his wife with Ariane. You got this bitch trying to argue with Melody like Martell is her husband. Like, bitch, if you don't stay in your damn cage, I would say stay in your place, but you don't look human. Okay? Okay, if you don't get back in your goddamn cage, I'm like, who let this bitch run around without a leash? She need a leash and some dog food. Put it in her bowl. Shit. Get that nigga some act right, okay? Shit. But yeah, when I tell you I would have cussed her out, if I was Melody, I would have cussed her ass out. She would have been every ooga booga ugly bitch I could have think of, okay? But Melody was always respectful. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't been working on my Melody voice, honey, so y'all excuse me. Okay, the queen, honey. is coming up off 32 hours in 2 days. Okay? Listen. But yeah, Melody was really nice when it came to her. It wouldn't have been me. I would have cussed her ass out. You ugly ass bitch. What the fuck? Like, she wouldn't have wanted to argue with me. I would have hurt her feelings. She would have been in bed for about 3 weeks. I would have broke her motherfucking spirit. Okay, she think Martell breaking her damn spirit, but I would have broke it. It wouldn't have been nothing left when I was done. Okay. Okay, so let me get back to these comments, honey, because y'all know Miss Robinson know how to talk. Okay. Another person says their jealousy and her setting boundaries by not allowing them to have access to her whenever they wanted something from her, including her trifling husband. Another person says Yolanda does not take rejection well. No, those type of people, they never do. They never do. They feel like they are entitled to you due to proximity. Okay? And that's how narcissistic people behave. They feel like you owe them something. Okay? They feel like if they want to be a part of your life, how dare you tell them no? They don't like the word no. That's a boundary. Another person says Yolanda spoke bad about Mel, but behind the scenes, she was trying to contact her. She wants to be around Mel so bad. Yep, absolutely. So, yeah. It's a mess, honey. Let's see some more comments, honey. Oh, y'all was talking about Destiny and La Barbecue. I wonder if she gonna talk about him on this season. That's what I wonder. That is what I am wondering. Did y'all see the BET Awards? Shout out to my boy Jamie Foxx. He got the Icon Award. He deserves it. Okay, he was crying. He had me crying. His beautiful daughters, they was in the audience crying. He was, joking around with Stevie Wonder, honey. Shout out to Stevie Wonder, baby. My eyes don't cry no more. Okay? I love me some. When I tell you my mother used to play the hell out of that damn song. Okay, and we used to be skating up in our kitchen, honey. Yes, honey, we had a long kitchen back in the day, honey. But yes, honey, she used to always play that Stevie Wonder. I love BET paying homage to 106 in Park. That was a show that was on when I was in high school. Bow Wow, like, honey, he used to take over that countdown. I think he used to always be number one. And so much so, they named him Mr. 106 in Park. They gave him the job hosting. My favorite era, though, of 106 in Park was AJ and Free. It was just... I like Terrence and Roxy too, and then I think they had Tigga and Julissa, but my favorite two hosts would be Free and AJ. To me, their chemistry was natural, and it didn't feel like they were like trying too hard. I think Terrence J, he was cool and he was good on the show, but sometimes he would be like doing team too much, honey. I was not here for it. Oh, shout out to Mariah Carey. She was being honored at the BET Awards. And shout out to Young Miami, Carisha, because they asked her favorite Mariah Carey song, and she said, "Always Be My Baby." That is actually one of my favorite. I think that is my favorite Mariah Carey song. It's so many. I love Breakdown, but I used to play the shit out of Always Be My Baby when I was in elementary school and junior high. I love that song. I love that video. I knew all the words. Oh my God. Shout out to Mariah. I don't care for Mariah Carey's personality because But at the end of the day, honey, baby knows her stuff, honey. Baby can sing down. So yes, I love me some Mariah Carey. But yeah, that meant a lot to me to hear Carisha, honey, say that that's her favorite song. And y'all know I actually like Young Miami. I like her a lot. She's my favorite in City Girls. I know a lot of people are like, you still like her? I like her. I like how she raps. I do. And I like her show, her little talk show that she got. I do. It's something about her that I like. She reminds me of this girl I went to school with. So yeah, I do like her. And I do have some more commentary coming because I do want to talk about all the women that Diddy was involved with, and we will catch up on the trial. Shout out to lovely T.I. She was out in New York covering the trial, and she did a really good job on her show. So shout out to her. Did y'all watch the BET Awards? What was your favorite part? They had T.I., he performed. Ashanti was there. She looked good. She did good. They was clowning her though. They was like, God damn, why she always sing the same damn songs? Okay, you wrote the song and you can't remember the damn words to some other songs? I said, y'all better leave Ashanti alone. I wish she would start singing Rain on Me. That's my shit right there. But I like Foolish. I never get sick of hearing Foolish, though. I will say that. And she looked good. Is she pregnant again? Her and Nelly, they was there, child. Who else, honey? Oh, Kevin Hart was the host. I felt like he did a really good job. I liked how they incorporated all the 106 and Park hosts into the theme of the show because they was paying homage to 106 and Park. So I really like that. Keisha Cole, she did a wonderful job. I'm a big Keisha Cole fan. B2K, honey. Okay. They was on there jamming, honey. I was like, yes, I love me some B2K, honey, when they first came out. So, yeah, it was a big-ass party. It was a lot of fun. What was your favorite part? Okay. Oh, and really quick, I have been posting the Real Housewives of Atlanta clips with baby Nene, baby Portia, baby Cynthia. Honey, baby Nene gives me life. That when I tell you that baby look just like Nene and remind me of Nene, honey, a mess. So I'm going to keep posting that, honey, because that brings me joy. I love me some baby Nene. I like the real Nene, too, honey. Oh, speaking of Nene, Tamar, boo-boo, oatmeal pie face, why you backpedaling now talking about you regret, calling Lonnie, big back Cadillac? Okay, that's what you called the lady. That's what you called her. Okay. So why all of a sudden you trying to act like you didn't mean it? I saw her little interview she did with Lauren LaRosa. She talking about, she apologized for that. Tamar, this is what I'm saying. You just shoot yourself in the foot over and over again. You're not sorry. You said that to hurt that lady feelings. You feel like she played you. She backstabbed you. Just be honest about how you really feel. But quit with the fake ass apologies. So let's see what the people thought about this. One person says the girl didn't say it once. She repeated it. The apology is not genuine. Tamar, girl, that's the first comment. Them people is not buying what you selling. Okay? Another person says she's forever on her healing journey that will never materialize. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of her. The people say they tired, child. They sick of you and your shit. Mama Braxton, come and whoop her ass already. Y'all remember Mama Braxton, honey, used to be ready to whoop Tamar ass. Shout out, rest in peace, honey, to her sister. Tracy Braxton, honey. I love me some Tracy. Tracy wasn't here for Tamar and her shit. She used to whoop Tamar ass and cuss her the fuck out. Y'all know Tracy a damn Aries. Aries ain't having that shit. I used to be so tickled. I'd be like, ooh, Tracy, child. Tracy would let that Baltimore out and cuss Tamar's ass out. And it's sad because Tamar is such a beautiful woman with a beautiful voice, and she just acts like a fucking 12-year-old. She does. And don't get me wrong, some of the shit that Tamar say and do it be funny sometimes, but sometimes it's like she just takes shit way too far. And it's like, girl, we tired. Okay, we tired. We ain't even tired. We tired. That's a look, that hit a little different. Listen. So let's see what some more people got to say about Tamar. Tamar has a nasty spirit. She doesn't seem genuine at all. Yeah, and see, you ain't gonna never find no good man, Savannah, acting like that, Tay-Tay. Okay. Another person says, all Tamar does is disrespect people and apologize, expecting them to be forgiving. Such a disgusting spirit. Another person says, Tamar is full of crap. She is only apologizing because of the backlash. Next week, she will be talking crap again. Another person says, I'm so tired of this woman's antics. She is exhausting. I'm just laughing at how the people's honey is dragging her. Okay, another person says she's apologizing now because of the backlash. Grow up. Your mouth and lack of control is your worst enemy. Fire your therapist because it's not working. Oh, child. Not fire the therapist. Okay. And you know what I was thinking about while she was calling Lonnie Big Back Cadillac? Okay, and the people was cracking up, child. But I was like, your ass was over there with big ass Vince, and as soon as that man lost 20 pounds, your ass was ready to pack up. It was like, to me, I always thought that Tamar wanted to be the only desirable one in that marriage. I really do believe some people are like that, where they want to be the only like sex symbol. Because as soon as that man started losing some weight, did she or did she not get like real turned off by him? And I'm not saying Vince is perfect. I heard his ass got a temper and, some other shiggity about him. But yeah, it just seemed like she was real turned off once he lost that damn weight. But, Tamar, girl, you made a baby with a big back. Okay, so you ain't got no room to talk. Oh, shout out to A. Marie. She was on the BET Awards too. She was looking good, sounding good. I love that song, One Thing, honey. That is my shiggity. Maya shut it down though, okay? Maya was the one. Maya done got all thick in the thighs, honey. Ooh, child. Okay, Maya was looking good. She did the best to me out of the girls, out of Ashanti and A. Marie. Case of the X is my shit. Me and a friend of mine, shout out to my girl, Aunt Triana Watkins, honey. I'm giving the people your good name, honey. We went to a performing arts school. And I think we auditioned with that song, Case of the X. I used to be a dancer too, you guys. I know you like, God damn, bitch, how many jobs? Look, how many things can you do? Shit, okay? What you gonna tell us next? You used to climb trees? Okay. But Miss Robinson was a choreographer. Honey, I would dance off of Michael and Janet. If I had a frustrating day at school, honey, I put on some Janet and Michael and be up in this motherfucker moonwalking and acting a fool and shit. For real, the girl can dance, honey. My first talent show, I was doing the MC Hammer. Hey, Hammer. Okay, that's my shit. Can't touch this. Okay. But yeah, Miss Robinson always was a performer, honey. But who was your favorite? Was it Ashanti? Was it A. Marie? Was it Maya? Or did collectively? Collectively the girls did good. They showed out. I want to say this real quick. I was watching Jessie Woo. Shout out to her. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. She did a video on Jennifer Hudson. and how Jennifer Hudson is a bad talk show host. Jennifer Hudson is horrible. She is. It really took that damn video from Jesse, honey. I can't even get the words out. I'm over here stuttering, honey. It really, it reminded me, honey, that Jennifer Hudson is just a bad talk show host. I saw the episode where Eddie Murphy was on there, and he must have told her 3 or 4 times that his son and Martin's daughter eloped, and Jennifer kept asking him, you guys. I was like, is she high or what the heck? God damn, do you have an earwax buildup? Okay, the motherfucker just told you about 3-4 times that the kids eloped. But did you sing? But did you sing? You know he had that old ass song, party all the time, party all the time, party all the time, all that shit. Okay? I think Eddie he was a one-hit wonder. Why would you ask him, did he sing? Or what did he do at the wedding? How many times the motherfucker gotta tell you, Jennifer? Now, when she was at the BET Awards, mother killed it. That's what you need to do. I just want your ass to sing. Okay? That's all I want you to do. You're boring on your show, Jennifer Hudson. Yes, I'm saying it. Okay? I'm saying it to y'all. She is. She does not do her due diligence on them damn interviews. Jessie Wu was crazy because she was dragging Jennifer Hudson. She was making fun of her child. Check that video out, you guys. It is hilarious. But she was on point. When she lied, if she told a lie, you let me know. But Jessie Wu was not lying, because that's all Jennifer Hudson do on that show when she interviewing. You did what? You wasn't scared? She just free. She don't ask them no follow-up questions. She don't really seem like she's there. It's like, you did what? You gonna do it again? Oh my God. Girl, shut up. Oh. Let me, real quick, let me, read some of these comments about Jennifer, honey, I was gonna say Jennifer Williams, because that's how she was acting on her damn show. Okay? One person says, Wendy Williams made it look so easy, we took her for granted. Yeah, I didn't like Wendy Williams at first. She grew on me. Shout out to Wendy Williams, though. She a cancer, honey. And you know we cancers, honey, are entertaining. We gonna get to the motherfucking nitty gritty. Okay, we gonna get to the point. Okay? But shout out to Wendy. Jennifer is not a good conversationalist. My same criticism of Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is actually better than her. Okay? Because it actually do seem like he does connect somewhat, to who he's talking to. To me, she's just in shock mode. Say, what? You was on that show? What? Bitch, where are the follow-up questions? How did you get on that show? Okay? How much money did you make? Would you go back? Come on, listen. Another person says, I didn't want to disparage another black woman, but she is literally the worst host I've ever seen. But shout out to the Spirit Tunnel. That's the only thing keeping her show on the air. Another person says, unpopular opinion, a black woman being rewarded for mediocrity makes me so happy. I'm actually loving this for her. I'm not. Shit, I want it to be better. And I couldn't figure out why I didn't like her show. I like her. I think she's beautiful. I think she's a survivor, especially all that shiggity that went down with her mama and sister and the sister baby daddy that did all of that. Okay, I'm not going to get into it, but that's horrible for her to go through. That was a tragedy, right? So I always admired her strength and, felt bad for her because of that. But yeah, on that damn talk show, she is horrible. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get into it. It's because she sucks. She's horrible. Okay? But they gave her a show, honey. Okay? They gave her a show. Y'all like her or Sherry Shepherd better? I think maybe Sherry may be better. But Jennifer Hudson is such a freaking performer because she was one of the best. I think she came out during Jamie Foxx's tribute and was singing, and honey, that Jennifer Hudson can sing down, honey. That's what she meant to do, But yeah, like, oh, child. It was horrible, honey. Another person says that Eddie Murphy interview gives me secondhand embarrassment. Another person says, I've never watched Jennifer because she's so cringe, but I really feel like she suffers from imposter syndrome. She never looks comfortable or confident. She just be up there, hooting and hollering every chance she get. But with all that being said, I hope she gets renewed for another season. Huh? White women always doing the bare minimum and get the most rewarded. Let the black woman get paid for a mediocre performance too. I understand y'all saying that, I do. But that damn show is terrible. It is. I feel like if you go be a talk show host, be a good one. Like, ask some goddamn follow-up questions. Okay? Now, honey, let's shake a bone and get the hell on. Our next story is from Yahoo.com. We got Miss Monique Samuels announces her surprising return to the Real Housewives of Potomac ahead of season 10. I guess she's going back, honey, for that little check, honey. Okay, you already remember what she told the people. That little check, oh, that ain't nothing. When she was with Chris, honey, she was talking like his money was her money. And I know y'all saying, well, she his wife. Yeah, but that's that man money. And he don't pay no child support, okay? She said she wasn't with him for the money. Shit. Monique, girl, it's time to stop lying, okay? I believe she loved him and she loved that money. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay, but all that shit that Chris had her doing, cooking and cleaning and giving birth every 5 minutes, child, he kept wanting all these damn kids with his big ass. He had the hips to carry the children, honey. She should have had him carry some of them. But yeah, I would have got child support and alimony. I wouldn't have been that damn nice. Okay, you will pay me, nigga, for my services. You ain't gonna Shawnee me, nigga. Thank you for your services. You will be paying, nigga. Okay? So, yeah, but I guess Monique I guess she got some type of settlement from Chris and bought, her house with that, which is still good, right? Her and the children, honey, need somewhere to stay. So, yeah, she did right by that. But I'm shocked she going back to Bravo. That's how you know it was really bad on Carlos's show. Because, honey, she was dragging the shit out of Bravo when she was down to the Love and Marriage DC and, well, that other show. And, like, Monique, that's why we all was side-eyeing you like, bitch. That's why you don't burn bridges, because you just may have to cross that same damn bridge in another lifetime, okay? So let's look at what the article says. It says, Bravo is pulling out all the stops to make season 10 of The Real Housewives of Potomac a must-watch series. And that includes bringing back Monique Samuels. Now, y'all know that damn Katie, she's in rehab. But I guess she's leaving because she don't feel safe there. It's like, Katie, your ass need help. You better stick around and get the help you need. In a new statement, a source close to the reality star who dramatically quit the show in 2020 after her physical altercation with Candace Dillard Bassert, Bassett, honey. Y'all know I love Candace, okay? Announced that Monique Samuels is ready to showcase a new side of herself when the show returns in late 2025. According to People, Samuels, 41, has officially signed on to appear as a friend of the show in the long-running reality series, which began shooting its 10th season in the summer of 2025. Samuels' return comes as a major surprise to Bravo viewers, considering the last time fans saw her on the show was during the explosive aftermath of a physical fight with Bassett during season 5. Monique is in a totally different place now, and fans will see that, a source told the publication about Samuel's return. She's excited to show who she is now, not as a wife, not as just a mom, but as a woman starting over and taking on life on her own terms. Yeah, because Monique, when you was with Chris, one thing that you just kept doing, I know that turned me off, is I feel like you made your marriage your identity, and then you ended up being unhappy in your marriage, and then you became an unhappy person. And it's like we all could see it. All that lying she did. Y'all know Miss Robinson dragged that girl from, honey, the church house to the liquor store. Okay, to the Target, honey, to the Walmart, to the Kroger. I dragged and dragged. I got the videos, honey, to prove it. Y'all check out the playlist. She got her own playlist, Miss Monique Lion Ass Samuels. Because a lie don't care who tell it, honey. That girl was on there lying. She wanted to be in good graces with Giselle. For some reason, all of those women on the show, Candace and Wendy included, wanted to be friends of Giselle. And Candace realized that Giselle was never her friend. She only took her side because she couldn't stand Monique, and she was jealous of Monique. Monique had the husband, and well, she probably wasn't jealous of the husband per se, Chris Samuels. Don't nobody want all that nigga. Okay, that's a lot of nigga. I'm just saying. But maybe the money that he came with. He was very generous with his money, sending Monique and the girls on a trip. And, just he would invite them to their homes. And remember what she told Giselle, I got 4 homes. I think Giselle never liked Monique after that. She never liked that. And Giselle reminded Monique, yeah, this is what your husband got. This ain't what you got. And which was kind of the truth, right? But Giselle was still jealous of Monique. I think that she was. But Monique wanted to be in good with Giselle. And when she never got to fulfill that mission, it's like, I don't know. It's like she felt the need to turn on Candace. And Candace was really her friend and really cared about her. But Candace got to see the person that she was. She wasn't a good person. She was two-faced. She was over there trying to be all good with Ashley. Ashley, meanwhile, dragged Monique at one of the reunions and throughout season 3, made it look like she was a drunk that, just crashing cars out here. She was a backstabber to Monique. But, I guess they ended up working out their issues. Okay. You remember they said that Monique allegedly had that video of Michael grabbing ass at her house. And, her and Ashley was able to rebuild up off of that, I guess, child. But yeah, it's just like, that always pissed me off with Monique. And I had a love-hate relationship with Monique. I've always felt like she was super beautiful, right? Just stunning. Monique is really pretty. And I felt like she was very friendly, when she came on. So I did like her. I liked that she checked Giselle, put her in her place. I liked that she almost took her damn umbrella and tried to fight Robin. I kind of liked that because she was letting them damn green-eyed bandits know, bitch, don't play. Okay? I don't play with y'all at all. You don't want it with me, okay? I like, all of that. She was feisty. She had a backbone. I like those things, but I did not like how she did Candace. Candace really considered her a big sis. And, she really loved, Monique. And Candace isn't perfect, right? She has her issues. Y'all know I don't like that Candace talk all that shit and then she do all that damn crying. To me, those two things don't go together. You're going to have to temper that. It's okay to cry, too. But I don't like people that be crying over every goddamn thing. Don't do that. Okay? Pick and choose now. What we crying about, okay? But yeah, it's a mess. I would be interested in this more if Candace returned. I need them two women to have a conversation. Look, let's have a real conversation, okay? Why did you drag me? And Monique kept threatening Candace. I'll drag you in here. And she asked her to do it, and she did it, child. A mess, but that don't mean, Monique, you should have did that. That I always felt like it was an overreaction, and her ass was over there unhappy with Chris, and she was over there pump faking, trying to act like that marriage was the best thing ever, and my man, and he the greatest thing ever. And once she got off the show, the truth was revealed. She really wasn't that happy. She didn't like that people saw her for who she was on Love and Marriage DC. Her mask dropped. She tried to blame it all on Carlos. Now, some of the shit is on Carlos, right? Because everybody can't be lying about you, Carlos. But I just felt like Monique's mask came off. Like the happy, Miss Perfect Patty, Miss Friendly. I felt like, and I still feel like there are people that they want to be seen as that when really underneath, right below the surface, they're not really giving that. They're really not happy in their life. So hopefully we see a more authentic version of Monique. What do you all think? Ooh, child, they saying that Simon then got deported back to Nigeria. Ooh, ooh. What y'all think of that? Bye, Simon. Take Portia with you. Shit. Okay. Oh, now last but not least, honey. Last but not least, we got Carlos King. He did an interview with Sky formerly of Black Ink Crew. What do y'all think of that? I was a bit disappointed because I wanted to see Caesar. Caesar was the star of that show. And yes, Caesar made a mistake, with the whole dog situation. I wish Caesar would have left on his own accord. I was getting sick of Black Ink. I had tuned out because it was just getting beyond fake and the storylines wasn't matching up and they was just fighting for no fucking reason at all. And to me, that's what Sky was a representation of. Yeah, she was fun. She was loud. Carlos, you was reaching like a motherfucker when you said, oh, excuse me, child. When you said that Duchess was Dutch, you asked Sky a question, was Duchess jealous of her? Girl, Duchess is educated. She graduated cum laude from her college. Duchess has her own tattoo shop. Why the hell would she be jealous of Sky? Who the fuck is Sky? Okay, like Sky was loud and wrong. Y'all remember that time Donna put Sky's ass in a headlock? Sky thought she was gonna win that fight, and Donna said, not today and tomorrow don't look good either. I was like, get her, Donna, get her. That bitch thinks she's so hard. I don't like all that bullying and shit. And I'm looking at Carlos, and I'm just so, irritated. This is who the fuck you interview? You could have interviewed Duchess. I would rather hear what she gotta say. Caesar and Duchess used to be my motherfucking couple. I love me some Caesar and Duchess, okay? They had a chemistry, honey, about this world. I like them. I wish he would have did it with them. he was blowing up her damn head. Oh, you know, she was the star of the show. One of the stars. I never saw Sky as the star of the show. You are not the star of the show because you fight in every fucking episode. That is not like that Power Ranger shit. That shit gotta go. That ghetto shit. Get that ghetto shit up out of here. Okay, that ghetto shit gotta go. Okay, this is not married to hip hop, okay? Shout out to Mariah, honey. But yeah, when I tell you, now I put something in his comments right now. That wasn't my first comment. It was actually something a little shady. I put, Carlos, we need to see an interview with Caesar and Duchess next. That wasn't my original thoughts. My original thoughts was, why the hell are you interviewing her, this goddamn Power Ranger that's retired now? I guess she on Baddies now. I'm just not interested in Sky. I think she's beautiful. I admire, like her getting her life together. You know, she was in and out of jail all the time. I admire that, right? We all love a good comeback story, right? But the bitch wasn't that interesting. You can go to the hood and find a million bitches like her. What I do want to know about is Caesar and that goddamn dog situation. Oh, Sky was funny though, because she was like, honey, Caesar, you ain't babysitting none of my dogs ever. I thought that was funny. So let's see what the people said to my comment. I said, Carlos, we need to see an interview with Caesar and Duchess next. Somebody said, why Duchess? Why not? Shit, if he gonna do it with Sky's basic ass. Sky just was not it for me on Black Ink. I was glad when she left. I didn't like how she did that girl Tiffany. I was like turned off by Carlos. Like, you like all that damn fighting, but you like drama because you allowed Destiny to sit her ass at that reunion and say that shiggity to Melody. Okay? Melody is the one putting the goddamn money in your goddamn pockets, and you go do her like that, Carlos. So I was like, yeah, I see how you get down. But Sky was never it for me. Somebody said he should interview Sassy. For what? Don't nobody care about her, Puma, Kwani, nothing. I don't care about them. Caesar, Duchess. Okay? Somebody said, Dutch, yes, C's can stay his ass wherever he is. You don't have a Black Ink crew, I'm sorry, without Caesar. I'm sorry. Okay? You don't have one without C's. I like Caesar. I don't care what y'all say. I don't agree with what he did in the video, but I admired that man's hustle, him coming out with all them shops. He a Harlem nigga. I love me a Harlem nigga. I do. Ooh, child. I love him and Dame Dash. I love, like, their hustle. You know what I'm saying? I love their hustle. I love their swag. Another person says, Sky is so real. She's just herself and can take accountability. Yeah, about 50 years later. Other than that, she was fighting and trying to... I don't like people that think that a fight is the way to, resolve conflict. I just think that that's very ghetto and very hood. Okay? Ghetto, a little bit hood. That's what I think of that. Another person says, she also talked about how she has made up with her sons. Dessalines, he is really handsome. And then the one boy, he looked just like her. But he was on there doing all that damn fighting too. I forgot his damn name. Genesis. I was like, ooh, child. Genesis was a goddamn nightmare. Okay? He was just crazy. Dessalines was my boy. But yeah, she gave birth to some handsome boys. I always admired that she put them with a family that could give them a better life than what she could have. She was a troubled teenager, in and out of jail, and, she had a lot of issues. So I do admire that about Sky, but all that damn fighting and screaming. I didn't like how she would try to bully Duchess. I didn't like some of the shit she was saying about Duchess. And I'm not Duchess' biggest fan, but girl, Duchess is not jealous of you. Yeah, that was shady what Duchess did with your son, but you was on some bullshit too. And we know that it was Caesar's girlfriend that leaked that video of him and the dog. She got mad because they broke up and all that shit. That girl didn't care about them damn dogs because she would have been put that shit out. She only put it up there, put it out there because she was mad at C's. And I felt like, what's her name? Suzette. She whack as fuck. I don't like her. I don't. I never liked that girl. I never liked Caesar's girlfriends after Duchess. But Duchess wasn't all that good to him. He wasn't that good to her. He did cheat. Duchess would act like she was so much better than him. She would act like she was doing him a favor, child. It was like, child, y'all remember what she said down to the Breakfast Club, said all they leases was in her name. She was over there paying child support, child. I said, not the child support, but that's what the girls do when they on my man, okay? And as soon as they get mad at your ass, they let your ass know you wasn't shit, you ain't never have shit, and you ain't gonna never be shit. Okay? Her words, not mine. But yeah, I was like, fuck Sky. Like, Carlos, you must be desperate. Yeah, but and he all giddy and shit. Like, I'm such a fan. Fan of what? Power Rangers, motherfucker? Won't you have a reunion with them? What's so special about a bitch from New York that fight all the time? Okay? Shit, she on her Eddie Murphy. Fight all the time, fight all the time, fight all the time. Okay? Like, god damn. I was like, I used to get my food, try to watch the show. I was like, is Sky for real in another fight? The shit wouldn't even be going there. The people wouldn't even want to fight, and she fight. I don't like that bully shit, you guys. Okay, now if you keep fucking with me and starting shit with me, I whoop your ass, that's different. But just fighting just to be fighting and shit, god damn. Like, ugh. So, yeah. Let's see what these people got to say. One person says she high as fuck. Another person says get that shady 304 Duchess on the line. She up next. She got some splaining to do. Not splaining. Okay, but I feel like Duchess is more interesting because she's educated and hood. And I like women with levels to them. Duchess isn't perfect. She was troubled. What I didn't like about Duchess was she tried to blame Donna for coming at her. Y'all remember that on the show? Yeah, she was trying to kiss on me and she was trying to be all on me. And girl, you was over there participating with it too. You was trying to get back at C's. Okay, so I didn't like that. She used to manipulate the shit out of C's. Like, I was like, god damn, Duchess, y'all know she a goddamn Pisces. Like Simone. Okay? God bless Cecil, honey. I don't see how y'all deal with these Pisces women. They is off the hook. But I was very disappointed in him taking the time out. I was like, why Sky? Like, and don't get me wrong, Sky is beautiful. She's entertaining. You remember that fight she got into with Ra Ali? And Ra Ali got her ass back. Sky thought they was there to hug, honey. Ra Ali said, bitch, put your deuces up. Shit, I want my revenge, honey. And she got it. She whooped Sky's ass, honey. But yeah, it just, I don't want to hear about her Power Ranger days. It looked like she's grown, though. She's matured. She's on baddies now. It looked like she's in love. She's in a better place. She got a better relationship with her son. So I'm happy for Sky. I am. She has came full circle. And I did like her and Teddy when they was together. I like their relationship. You remember when Teddy sold all his Jordans to get Sky out of jail or some shit like that. And shout out to Black Ink. That was the motherfucking show. I was sick of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and the rest of them, honey. Black Ink was that shit. But Black Ink changed when Duchess left. It was never the same. It started getting fake as hell and I did not like it no more. But when it was good, it was good. I will say that. And at first, I was never going to give Black Ink a chance because I was like, these people don't even look like they babe. What Miss Robinson look like? Okay. Oh, and did I tell y'all I watched Friday with Shammy? Guess who she said I remind her of? Pops. Okay, because I'm always on the toilet. I said, out of all the people on Friday, honey, I remind you of Pops. I can't be Miss Parker, honey, okay? I give you Pops. Goddamn dog catcher. He said the dog grabbed my ass. What did he tell Chris Tucker? Remember when Chris Tucker had the shit and John Witherspoon was like, he was like, what you want? And he was eating that sandwich. And he was like, Mr. Jones, can I use the bathroom? He said, what number you got to do? Number 1 or number 2? Number 2. He was like, number 2, he was like, you ain't dropping no Dinky Lobe up in here. Anybody drop a Dinky Lobe, it's going to be me. Oh my God. When I tell you, that man is so funny. Shout out to my daughter, honey. Don't talk about my daughter. But she say I remind her of John Witherspoon. And I'm like, I couldn't even be the mother. Okay. I couldn't even be Regina King. I can't get the hood rat, hoochie mama. I'm John Witherspoon. Okay. Better put some water on that shit. I done told Chammy that a few times too. Shit, you run out of milk. You gotta improvise and emphasize, honey. How you doing? Shit. All right. But anyways, honey, on that note, I am up out of here, honey. Okay. Adios, amigos. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.